Early cauliflower is a fantastic choice for those who want fresh vegetables early in the summer. Growing it requires some care, but the reward is firm white heads that you can use in the kitchen in many ways. Today, we'll harvest early cauliflower together and learn how to know when it's ready, how to grow it successfully, harvest it properly, store it, and process it to enjoy it for as long as possible. Let's get started. It's the end of June, and today I'm harvesting early cauliflower, specifically the beta variety, which I planted in the garden bed on May 1st. This variety is perfect for spring outdoor growing. It handles cold and temperature swings well. The heads are smaller, around 400 to 500 grams, so I'm curious to see how big mine grew this year. The harvest period for early cauliflower generally runs from May to July. It's typically ready 45 to 70 days or 6 to 10 weeks after planting. Harvest dates depend on when you sow and plant, as well as where you are growing, whether in the greenhouse or an outdoor bed, and your location. It ripens differently in cool, hilly areas compared to warmer regions. For spring planting in a greenhouse, harvest is from May 15 to June 30. Heated greenhouses or using covers inside can push the harvest as early as May 5th, especially warmer areas. In outdoor beds, early cauliflower is harvested from June 15 to July 15. In cooler areas like hilly regions, harvest may start later and continue until the end of July. Using outdoor covers like plastic tunnels can speed up the harvest to June 1st. Ripe cauliflower can be recognized by the condition and color of the head. For the harvest, calculate the approximate harvest time based on the growing period. Then, check the plants every 2 to 3 days during this window. It's critical to harvest cauliflower before it starts bolting to flower. With early cauliflower, this can happen suddenly, especially when temperature rises. Ripe heads feel firm and smooth to the touch. The color should be white or creamy, not yellowish or browning. The leaves around the head should still be healthy, vibrant green, and partially covering the head. The final factor is head size. Early cauliflowers generally ripen to a diameter of about 10 to 25 centimeters, 4 to 10 inches, weighing 300 to 500 grams, depending on the variety and growing conditions. For example, the beta variety forms head around 15 to 20 centimeters, 6 to 8 inches, and weighs about 400 grams. In cooler areas, heads may grow larger due to lower temperatures, which allow the head more time to develop. Head size is mainly influenced by sufficient nutrition, especially nitrogen and potassium, and regular watering. Early cauliflower prefers cool conditions. It grows best at temperatures of 15 to 18 degrees Celsius, 59 to 64 degrees Fahrenheit. At temperatures above 20 degrees Celsius, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and especially if they stay above 25 degrees Celsius, 77 degrees Fahrenheit for several days, early cauliflower quickly bolts to flower. You'll notice the flora starting to loosen and separate. In lower altitude areas like where we are in Moravia, it helps to protect the heads from mid-June by covering them with leaves or tying the leaves together with a rubber band, as you can see here. From mid-June, check the heads every 2 to 3 days. Another reason your cauliflower might not grow successfully is pests. If you protect young seedlings from slugs after planting, the biggest issues later are aphids, flea beetles, and especially cabbage white butterfly caterpillars. The first generation of cabbage whites arrives as early as May, depending on spring temperatures, and is most active in June. Caterpillars can destroy an entire head in a single day after hatching. From my experience, the best protection is covering plants with fine insect netting right after planting. It's worth putting up the netting even just for the last 14 days before harvest. Growing under netting is simple. Cauliflower doesn't need pollination, and the netting really protects the plants. You can water through it. I usually combine netting with other pest control measures, like slugs pellets or companion planting with marigolds or dill nearby. Remove weeds to prevent pests from multiplying. Ensure good air circulation around plants to prevent mold. Harvest cauliflower early in the morning or late in the evening when it's cooler. Avoid harvesting it in the heat or after rain when the cauliflower is wet. You'll need a sharp knife or garden shears, plows, and possibly a basket or crate for the heads. Here's how to harvest cauliflower step by step. Gently squeeze the head. If it's firm and doesn't give, it's ready to harvest. Cut the head just above the ground with a sharp knife. Remove damaged leaves. Leave 2 to 4 outer leaves on the cauliflower to protect the head during handling or transport. Look at the size of the leaves, how beautiful and big they are. And this head is also quite big. Carefully place the head in a crate to avoid mechanical damage, which shortens shelf life. Before storing, check the head's condition to ensure it's healthy and undamaged. Remove any damaged or wilted outer leaves. Keep healthy outer leaves on as they help protect the head from spoiling. The head should be creamy white without yellowing, browning or soft spots. If it's overripe, process it as soon as possible. The head shouldn't have black spots or a slimy surface, which are signs of mold. Early cauliflower is suitable for short to medium-term storage. With proper storage, it stays fresh for 3 to 5 weeks. Storage heads at temperature around 0 to 4 degrees Celsius, 32 to 39 degrees Fahrenheit, with high humidity about 90%. Wrap heads in a damp cloth or place them in breathable plastic bags to prevent drying out by allowing air circulation. In the fridge, store them in the vegetable drawer. In a cool cellar or pantry, place them in wooden crates or shelves lined with a damp cloth, ideally in a dark area to minimize light exposure, which can cause yellowing. Check heads every 5 to 7 days for spoilage. Early cauliflower is versatile for immediate use or long-term preservation. You can use it in salads, boil, steam, or bake it. It's great as a side dish for meat, a base for creamy soups, or in baked dishes like cauliflower with bechamel and cheese. Try grating it into burger mixes or risottos. Early cauliflowers are ideal for freezing, pickling, or canning to extend shelf life. For freezing, break the head into small florets. Blanch in boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes, then cool quickly in ice water. Dry and freeze. I recommend freezing them in a single layer on a tray first, then transferring to freezer bags or containers. Damaged heads, such as those with minor black spots, yellowing, or slight loosening, can still be used if they are not moldy or slimy. Cut away damaged parts with a sharp knife, leaving only the healthy white parts. These heads are better for cooked dishes. If heavily damaged by pests, check for debris and wash thoroughly. If the head is too overripe or damaged, compose it to return nutrition to the soil. Hi, I'm Marketa from Handilio, and I've been gardening for over 13 years. I share my experience in every video which Petr and I carefully prepare for you. With us, you'll grow your harvest effortlessly and without chemicals. No more trial and error, give it a try. Now you already know how to harvest early cauliflower. July is also the best time to start looking after your tomatoes properly. Prevention is the best fight against blight. Find out how to care for your tomatoes to avoid blight in our other video, so go check it out.